Hello and welcome back to Megan TT Hobbies. This is a overdue recap of autographs that have come in the mail these last couple weeks. Today is Sunday, November 17th, 2019. And so these have come in over this week, and then last week it's just I'm finally sitting down in order to do a recap. And I decided to split this into two totally separate videos. One is going to be on football and one is going to be on non-football, because I have a lot of football that has come in for the 1970s team project for the Battle of the Decades that Caleb is hosting. So that'll be in a second video, but also uploaded today. I wanted to start with the non-football ones and just a couple of return to senders to share, making sure I can cover up any addresses. I was trying John Lithgow through this old man project that was return to sender, vacant, unable to forward, because I missed him when he was on Broadway. So if anybody's gotten from John Lithgow before and has a good recent success, let me know. And then another return to sender. I sent a few pretty late in the season for Fall League, and that was to Joey Bart. And it just says, return to sender, attempted, not known, unable to forward. Basically, at least they did a return to sender and the season was already done. This is a pretty cool success. I had reached out to this guy on Instagram, and he is a character design team for DuckTales. And he sent us this letter, and he signed it. I was hoping maybe to get a sketch. I do now have his address, so I might send him back a note and see if he could, might be able to send a sketch. But he does work on DuckTales, which our family likes a lot. So thank you to, his name is Jeremiah Alcorn. But, use social media, and you can find out a lot of information of where stars are, or maybe some artists, and reach out to them to see if they might be able to sign TTM for you. Next one coming in maybe a week and a half, from Claude Osteen, a old-time baseball player. LA Dodgers. This is the 1970, but you can see how far back he played. Lots of teams. And then on what would have been the Red Legs, that is 59. And then on the, I think this would have been 70, 71, something like that. Also on the Dodgers. I think I saw somebody else had successes from him. And then I've also gone through a list of like older baseball players that still sign. And he was definitely on that. He was born in 1939. So thank you to him for signing those. In the realm of baseball, and I feel like I've had a few other baseball ones that I'm not quite sure where they are. I did have a couple of Fall League successes. If I can find them, I'll share them. I think this is 3 of 2 from Steve Mura from the Cardinals. Shout out to Troy over at, TTM Autographs, I think, for this suggestion. But he signed both of those. And then he sent this 1982 World Series champions. So it's this card, but a little bit different, and then he signed it on the back. So thank you to him for sending that extra, and again, just in a couple of weeks. Totally jumping into a different success. I saw Caleb, heard from this lady recently, and this is Joanne Morgan. She was kind of the lone female in the control room in the Apollo years. So she signed this Outstanding Americans little card, and then one from NASA control room, and then that one is zoomed in on her. She is back here. She worked for NASA for 45 years, and this took maybe like a week or two to come back. And that was very, very nice of her to send that. And I think, yeah, I got that idea from Caleb, and I think Michael has gotten her back recently as well. This next one, maybe a week, Mr. John Wolfram. He was on the SEAL team that was there when Apollo 11 splashed down, so he signed that little card for me. And then I found some pictures to send him. He's the one up here. And then an individual shot. I think I have seen where people have gotten one of the other guys on here, so I need to do some research on that. But again, shout out to Caleb. I know he's gotten him recently as well. I am going to touch base on one football one because it's more modern than the 1970s. But this is from Austin Appleby. So he was a quarterback at Purdue. So it says to Megan, boiler up, Austin Appleby in number 12. But then he transferred to Florida. It says to Megan, go Gators, Austin Appleby number 12. I love how he signed in gold and how he actually let it dry. And then the AFL, what is it, the AFL League, I think, that lasted like half a season. He played for Orlando. It says to Megan, take aim, Austin Appleby. He is a coach for Central Michigan, and so I sent that to him, but he signed those 3 photos nicely. He also jotted a nice little note on the back of my TTM letter. I don't know if he's going to try to join the XFL League or just enjoy being a coach now, but that was a awesome success. So once again, that is the non-1970s successes that have come in recently. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you have coming in your mailbox. I'm trying to get some different ones out there since I have a boatload of 1970s football coming in. But trying to get a few Manasseh ones out there, and I've got a Disney project as well that I'm going to work on. And a few minor league baseball players while they are home or doing training in the off season. But like, comment, subscribe. I will do part 2, which will be 1970s football. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.